Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on today? My name is Jonathan. I am a rock vocalist, and today we're going to be looking at a song that is very near and dear to my heart. We're going to be listening to Feal Like Crab by Hot Mulligan. I was in a little bit of a pop punk, little Midwest emo mood, so we're going to be checking out this song by Hot Mulligan, which is actually a little local band from where I'm from. So they're not little anymore, but they were. So I got nothing else to say. Let's get right into this.
Where'd you get your books and did they teach you anything? Maybe you could show it up, maybe. Because it feels like it's been years since I've been useful, never earned my pedigree. And I don't think I can fake it, I can't admit you want to stay in college, at least you're something. I'm a chat friend, let me rot in my coffin now. The only difference I'd probably prefer old and faceless, hiding deep in some depressing little hovel in the background of the show you're watching. If you see me, just ignore it, 'cause there's nothing I could offer anyway.
So through verse 1 and chorus 1, I noticed a couple of things. First of all, the harmonies and the dual vocal thing that they were doing right there was spot on, which is rare. Rare from a pop punk band. So that was really good. I also noticed that in the chorus, even though he dropped the octave of the song he dropped an octave vocally. That's what I was trying to say. Even though he dropped an octave, it still was like nice and placed well and properly, and I heard like a little bit of ginger velvety nasticity-ism coming from his voice. And that was awesome.
And it occurred that maybe my worth is much less than we thought. It said I'll be forgotten. Can't obscure the fact that I've learned hardly anything at all. Application, another life. And I can't work 9 to 5 if I'm sleeping past noon. Try to catch morning light with alarms left unused. How bad could it hurt to sound my blood till I'm withered and bruised? Now I'll die old and faceless, hiding deep in some depressing little hovel in the background of the show you're watching. If you see me, just ignore it, 'cause there's nothing I could offer anyway. Faceless, yeah! Now I'll die old and faceless, hiding deep in some depressing little hovel in the background of the show you're watching. If you see me, just ignore it, 'cause there's nothing I could offer anyway. Faceless, yeah!
I don't know why I save the best points for last, but I do. So in this video, one of the coolest things that I noticed was the guitarist vocalist. I need to look up their names. Hold on. I'm sorry. I know I love this band, but I don't know their names. So Nathan, who's their lead vocalist, Nathan Sanville, his screams, the growls that he threw in there, those were very false chordy. And how I could tell that they were false chords was just how how wet they sounded, where it kind of sounded like he was like choking on some snot. I know that sounds gross, but that's what you listen for that, because what you're doing is he's activating a separate part of his chords called the false chords, where you have like your main set of your vocal chords, which is called your vocal chords, and then you have another set that's right on top of it called the false chords. And so he's activating those, and it comes out more wet and muddy, and like each smack of the distortion that he's putting onto his voice comes a little bit later. And then the other guy, Chris, the backing vocalist, he was doing a fry scream, and the way that I could tell that was a fry scream is, number one, it was higher in pitch, which fry screams have a tendency to do that, simply because most people who utilize the fry scream, myself included, when we go to hit it, we kind of use our break to our advantage, where we'll hit the break, and then we'll use that along with like a little bit of like a mixed voice sort of feel to it, so that you get like that kind of a thing. It's like your vocal fry sounds like and a good way to get power behind it is to like hit your break and then jump into that. So that was a cool thing that I noticed that they utilize really well in all of their music, of differentiating like which vocalist does the scream and how it sounds, which I think is really cool. I was also really surprised at how on point and solid all of the harmonies were. They were on like Donkey Kong. I don't know if they used any tools to help with that. I don't think that they did. They were on it. Like, I don't think I've heard a pop punk vocal performance where they use two vocalists that are both on like that in a long time. Yeah, this is a little bit of a shorter video today, a little bit of a shorter song, and I was feeling myself some Midwest emo, some pop punk today. Like, I've been listening to this band called Saturdays at Your Place, which is another little local band. They're actually a little local band from my state, which I highly recommend you check them out. They have an EP called It's Always Cloudy in Kalamazoo, I believe. And I just doxed where I'm from, but whatever. Always Cloudy. The album is called Always Cloudy, and one of the songs is called It's Always Cloudy in Kalamazoo. Highly recommend that band. Highly recommend you go check out more of Hot Mulligan. If you liked that, then you're going to like the rest of their catalog, to be honest. That song was off their most recent album called OG Blue Sky, I believe, right? I lied to you. The album's called You'll Be Fine. The opening track is called OG Blue Sky. That's why I thought it was called OG Blue Sky. The things you learn when you're young and dumb. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah. So I got nothing else to say about that. That was just a good vocal performance that I wanted to share with you guys. And I love me some good old-fashioned pop punk. And part of the reason that I started this channel was that I wanted to share some of my more underground music to you guys, and I also wanted to flesh out my own vocal taste. So that's why I decided to do this video today. So if you liked what you saw today, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos, hit subscribe. If you would like to see another one of my reaction videos, that's going to be right here. If you want to see my reaction playlist, that's going to be right here. And if you want to subscribe, that'll be right above my head right here. That's all I have for you today. I'm out. Peace.